Hey guys, today we're going to and we're doing a Shiranui Zombie deck profile. It's by Spen. You've seen in one of the sack duels where he milled 3 of the trap cards. So yeah, what do you think of this deck, Spen?
Oh, zombies, they can be very good, they can be very bad. Just depends on the build. And not only that,
The build's very flexible, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of different builds you'll see.
There's way too many ways you can play zombies.
Yeah.
Because of how many sets have came out with zombie support, they are so flexible.
Yeah.
You can go many different ways with them.
Okay, so let's go and start into your deck profile then. Let's go.
I thought I'd start with a typical zombie engine. So, the zombie master, discard outlet, and a summoner. Very useful. Can be a pain in the arse from time to time.
Brings back Uni-Zombies and all the stuff you want.
Your main use for him is the Uni-Zombie. And also getting some Shiranui stuff in the graveyard ready for...
By pitching them, yeah.
Yep, ready for the tuss, ready for the fun. So after them 3, you've got the typical 3 Mizuki.
Of course.
If you don't play them, it's not really a zombie deck.
Yeah.
They are very needed. The banish and banish and summon is
any zombie from
abusable.
Yeah.
Any zombie, not level restricted,
So
just zombie.
Level 8 zombies, like, alright.
Alright, level 8 zombies back. The 3 Uni-Zombies, yet again, one of the best tuners zombies have had.
Yep.
You can pitch a card from your deck and just increase his level by 1. You can
usually you send Mizuki.
You pitch the Mizuki. And or you could do it from hand, pitch 1. And that yet again could be a Mizuki or it could be other cards to set up. But either way, this is your main card for synchroing.
It's an annoying deck, Spencer.
Double Necroface.
Why Necroface?
Well,
If it's just like we book a room.
you can end up having a fair amount of your cards removed from the game by just playing Shiranui cards. Your aim is to remove. So if you feel like refreshing, you can normal summon it, or you could go for using one of the cards in the spell card area and mill until you hit a monster.
Have the megalos at home.
You want to go, okay, get rid of this and mill the 5. It is useful as you can get some
Shiranui
nice
stuff, you just banish them.
If you hit a Shiranui stuff, it will trigger their effect.
Yep.
Where did Tom go?
Oh, this one.
The Beast of the Pharaoh.
So
perfectly used. Yep, one off. Perfectly used with the Uni-Zombie. If these 2 go together, you send the pair away and you get your synchro. Use Beast's effect to return the Uni-Zombie.
Yep, that's pretty good.
And carry on. So
level 3 as well, so you can make level 7.
You can go
synchros with the Uni-Zombie.
Bring that out with the Uni-Zombie, go for a 6, use his effect, bring back the Uni-Zombie, and keep going, because then you've got both Uni-Zombies' effects ready to use. Spirit Reaper was a personal choice of my own.
It's so trolly because you can't kill it by battles.
It's the troll card of the deck, but on top of that, you've also got it's a quick way to get a level 5 out.
True.
You can get a level 5 synchro off him quite easily with things like the Plague Spreader. And
you do play a one-off Plague Spreader,
Yep, a one-off Plague Spreader or the Shiranui Spectral Sword.
Yeah, so level 5 plays on the Obelisk.
So he can serve some purposes, and he's just fun to have because you can't run him over. He gets annoying.
Force them to play a Castell or something like that.
Yep, force them to target him. Waste a card on something so small. And as I say, the one-off Plague, because you don't want to just stop in your tracks. When you're zombies, you either go off or you do nothing. With these, going off is explosive. It just randomly happens. You can do it turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. You can't put a scale on it. You can't say this deck is consistent because zombies are not consistent. They just bang and they go. They explode and they're gone. They're most likely going to OTK you if they're using his ability. Because at that point, they're willing to throw him away and get rid of him for good.
don't know. I think I just
A one-off goblin zombie. I've been had a go at for this because I'm only playing one.
Yeah.
I've been told
It's
I'm
a
an idiot, but the thing is, I don't rely on him. I don't really need him as much. With the way the deck is built, he's good, but on the other hand, there's other stuff I wanted in the deck instead.
Alright, so you cut some.
So I cut
zombies,
him just
goblin
to
zombies
one.
for room. Alright.
I made room, so he's my one-off tech, just like the Plague Spreader and the Spirit Reaper.
Yep.
And just like this card here.
Mathematician.
Mathematician, just because, yet again, a way to get shit into your grave. As soon as you got stuff in your grave, that's it.
It's done its job, hasn't it? Because you get a draw as well if you die. So.
Bearing in mind, you do not care about your hand in a zombie deck, your graveyard is all you care about.
Yep.
So you neg to plus in this deck.
Of course.
So that helps out. And plus, if they kill it, you get a free draw. It's always nice.
Oh, this is the light swan bit.
Light Sworn engine.
Yeah, two right.
Always useful. The Raiden, although he can't make any other zombie synchros that I'm after, he still serves a purpose because, yeah, again, milling cards off your deck. He's already a nice beat stick anyway at 17, and he's a tuner. Because your deck isn't your
It's all
extra deck
it's a synchro-based deck, so tuners are really important. Yeah.
not everything in your extra deck will be zombie, so you may want to use him. He can be nice, can be helpful, but on top of it, the one-off Raiko. Yeah, again, he's a mill card. You just need it.
Pop a card as well.
Yeah, the destroying a card is the best bonus to milling. So you want to make sure just one of them. You don't want the Light Swan engine to be too big. You just need 5 cards.
There's also an element of surprise. Like in turn 1, you set something, you expect to come zombie. They'll leave it alone and then flip Raiko. Okay.
And also, with that being the case, you can just replace the Goblin Zombie with BLS.
Because you've got lights.
Because you got the light element in your deck, you can just add BLS instead of Goblin Zombie. Yet again, as I say, that was a flexi spot. Now the Shiranui engine. Always 3 samurais. This card just removes a zombie from your graveyard, increases his own attack by 600, and at the end of any damage calculation that he was involved in the battle, remove the opponent's monster.
Regardless if he dies or not.
Regardless of if he stays on the field or if he's in the grave, removed from play. It's just after damage calculation, they are removed. He is a great level 4, and his effect is during either player's turn. It doesn't
As long as you have zombies in the grave, it's just live.
Yeah, he's live and it's a once a turn.
Yeah.
When he's banished though, you can add a Shiranui monster from your graveyard to your hand, except himself. That's also a once a turn thing. It's nice to have. Occasionally you use it, but you mainly want him as the beat stick. If you can't synchro with him, beat him down.
Okay. 3 samurais. Level 4.
You then go for the
Priest.
Spirit Master.
Spirit Master.
This one has the beautiful ability of when he's summoned, special one from hand or grave, except another Spirit Master. That is once a turn, so is his banish effect of popping one face-up card your opponent controls.
That's really good.
When he is summoned and special summons another monster, when the other monster leaves the field, it is removed from the game.
So it triggers your Shiranuis as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, he triggers the Shiranuis. But if you bring him out, say, oh, I want to pick the level 8 or the level 6 synchro monster from my grave, when they leave the field, it triggers their effects. Because all Shiranuis have the when I'm banished, apart from the tuner. Speaking of which,
Tuner.
here she is.
Two.
This is the main reason why.
It's a dude, right?
Yeah.
Why is she? Okay, I thought it was. Okay, you said it was a woman. Right?
It looks like a woman, and that's only because the girlish hair.
Alright.
But yeah, this dude is a beast. When he's in graveyard, apart from the turn he was sent to graveyard, you can remove him and another monster and special summon a zombie synchro from your extra deck, level equal to the 2 monsters you send. That is the best way to get out one of your synchros. Because you do not want to bring this out by doing 3 monsters into him.
Yeah, it does say 2 or more non-zombie tuners and a plague spreader. So yeah. But with this, you can get it out.
With this, you can just get it out by effect, and that makes the game difficult for the opponent.
Yep.
This is why these are beautiful to use.
So if it's in the grave, you just use it, synchro, it's very good.
And also, when you use Dimension Capsule, not Dimension Capsule, Burial from a different dimension,
you can use
and
it again.
return it, you can use that ability, but it is once per turn
Yes,
you can
so
send.
you can't just do it twice, but still.
It is great.
Yep.
One solemn.
Yep, this is a warning, it's just really good.
Yeah, you're going to need something to stop your opponent. If you can't go off, you need to slow them down until you can.
So there's all the monsters, I'm guessing that too.
That is the monster count. We are on the traps now.
Sick.
So, the solemn warning, just warning. Yeah, you need to slow your opponent down. If you can't go off, you need to make sure they can't either.
BTH.
The bottomless has to be. Yet again, slow your opponent down if you can.
Yeah.
Then, my favourite of them all. This card.
Style Swallow Slash, also known as Icarus for zombies. Or zombies.
It is
literally.
It's the most brutal card to use against your opponent. You trip off your own zombie. You don't care. Your zombie's probably served its purpose.
Yeah.
But if you have one still in deck, you have to remove a Shiranui from your deck. You normally go for the Spirit Master, so this card becomes.
So you basically
you pop 3 cards
Yeah.
with just the activation and a tribute.
Yeah.
You don't care about removing him.
Yeah. That's what no motion can do in this card. It's really good. It's clear back row, clear monsters, clear pretty much
This
all the
pops
threats.
any 2 cards on the table. It does target, sadly. I wish it didn't, but you could say that about many cards. But that's all the traps. You only really play 5 in this deck.
Just a 5, alright. And the rest are spells, I'm guessing.
The rest are spells. You got the gold sart.
Necroface.
You can hit a necroface off it, and that's when things start to become a little funny or annoying for opponents. Obvious Raigeki.
Yep.
You need something to clear your enemy's board.
Yep.
If you're struggling to go off,
Soul Charge.
Soul Charge.
Did you have you set up your grave really quickly, can't you, with a
You can set up your
Uni-Zombie
grave
and
quite quickly.
Mathematician, so yeah.
If you feel like you can go off and just fill your field, that's a bit fill your field. Though you can't attack, makes you sad, but if you get one of these out, your opponent ain't gonna Raigeki your field.
Yeah.
So they will have to run over everything you bring out, which could cause them a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
A one-off Book of Life.
Okay, one.
Because the restriction on it, I'm not really keen. You have to target something in their graveyard to banish. Makes it a card that can't be used first turn.
So you're guessing it's an inconsistent card?
It is. In an opening hand and you're going first, the situation just ain't there for it.
True, I agree.
The obvious burial, because you are playing Necroface, you want some way to bring your cards back.
Yeah.
Using that on the Shiranui Spectral Sword means that you can recycle it, but then in the same turn send it from the grave to remove from play.
And you can do it again.
Yeah, but you can only do it once a turn,
It's once
so
a turn, as we said. Yeah.
once you return it, it's just, you can keep going off. If you want to get a few one-off monsters back, it's also a discard outlet to help.
Recycle Mezu Mizuki, I'm guessing, and
Yeah, but there are a few
Shiranuis.
other cards that help recycle Mizuki.
yeah, foolish, of course.
Oh yeah, the obvious foolish. You want to get your stuff in the grave first, son.
Yeah,
You're not going to be as bad as Spen.
one twin twister.
One Twin Twister and one alone. Most of my spells are one-offs.
Yeah, that is true. I think they're playing doubles, and it's pretty much just 1/1/1.
Yeah, most of this deck is just one-offs for spell cards.
That's bad.
That kind of makes it a little inconsistent, but there's so much you can play to make
But they all
it.
work with the monsters in the deck anyway.
They all work with everything in here.
Then this is the one that mill free
Charge.
cards.
You need it. You need the mill. You open your hand with two of them. You're looking great for the first time.
Yep.
It's really helpful, and with the last slot after this one, it depends what you want to add in, but this could make or break your deck.
Yep.
In my case, the flexi spot for spell and traps I've put as Jewels of the Valiant.
All right. What does this card do? No one knows. I don't think anyone. A lot of people know what this card does, but yeah.
It's really useful because you sit here, you have your Mizuki engraved, you're like, okay, I've got Mizuki, say my Zombie Master, I've got my hand, I go Jewels of the Valiant, banish my Mizuki, get my special summon of my Zombie Master, but then I can just chuck that from my deck to my grave. Jewels of the Valiant.
Now Zombie Master can revive it back, can't it?
Yeah, Jewels of the Valiant allows you to select a card from your deck when one monster is exactly, just one, is removed from your graveyard. You can send one card, one monster from your deck to your grave.
So it's a free foolish if you banish.
With a different attribute to the banished monster.
And Mizuki's Earth, so
You
just send darks or fire
any
monsters.
dark or fire from your deck. There is also a lot of debate that shouldn't be in the flexi spot, but that should be. The flexi spot I see needs 3 cards. There are 3 cards that can fit this flexi spot. 1 Jewels, Zombie World, or Miracle Dig if you can find one. All 3 are really useful cards, but as I say, you can't fit everything in. Zombies are too big to put all the cards you want in there. So, in this case, I'm filling it with Jewels.
Okay, that's your choice. The 3 cards that you're gonna pick. Now the Lewis one again?
Just look after it. So for the extra deck, you definitely want 2 of these.
Shogun Saga.
They can only be summoned once in a turn. You can only summon 1.
Well, it
Shogun
gets henched,
Saga.
doesn't it? It's like 5,000 or something.
When he is special summoned, it doesn't state how or why. It just says when he is special summoned.
That includes Spectral Sword summoning it, right?
Yep, it even includes Mizukiing it back from the grave.
Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah. True.
He gets to banish a zombie from your graveyard, which I like to hit Necroface because it's just a nice fun mill. And he gains attack equal to the attack of that monster.
Yeah.
He has got his graveyard effect, I believe, which
You return a 0
Believe
defense
me.
zombie or something?
you rarely ever use it. Yeah, you can target a banished 0 defense zombie and return it.
Yeah.
You don't really use that. It's not.
Well, you can recycle this card.
Yeah.
It's got 0
But when
defense,
you've
so-
got this out, you're most likely going for the game.
Yeah, that is true.
You're going for
He
the
gets
kill.
henched. Alright, so 2 of those. Scar.
1 Scar. Very brutal card. Nice to have. I enjoy playing it. It just helps clear the field if your opponent's got too much.
Burst
You want to
damage
get
as well.
Yeah, you want to get him out before you get your Spectral, your Shogun Sagas.
Yeah.
Or in some cases, you get your Shogun Saga out first, banish something. It's then too big to be removed by the Starlight.
True.
Yeah, we will.
Omega.
So many people have already been having a go for this card.
Yeah, this card's amazing in this deck, man.
Yes, recycling Mizuki's
It's unfair.
is just the one thing this deck needed. And if you are playing the zombie world as your flexi spot,
You can bring him
it
back
can
from
be
the
brought back by Mizuki, which makes it 10 times worse, because nobody wants to see that on table. I'm playing this just because I like the look of it. That's it.
Alright.
It's just pretty. So that card...
It's not a bad card though, to be fair.
No, it's not bad. It serves its purposes,
Clearwing.
but the better choice would be Clearwing.
Since you synchro a lot, though, I'm guessing Clearwing is just really good.
The deck is fully for synchroing. You don't really go into XCs that often. There's only 3 in the extra deck. One of them's in there just because the sheer hell of I wanted to have a laugh and wanted to get it off.
Okay.
2.
Alright.
Zombies.
So this card protects all your zombies from getting destroyed.
Yep. Makes the deck hella annoying. If I fill my field from the soul charge and have him on table, the only way you're getting around it is running everything over individually. Good luck with that.
Yep.
He stops Raigeki, Dark Hole. It just makes life a lot easier when your opponent can't wipe your board. Even stops the JD, which makes me so happy. This one is fun.
Samurai.
He has a once per turn ability where you can shuffle back a banished zombie from your removed from play back into your deck. Yet again, you can just recycle anything. Normally, I recycle the Mizukis so that I can just ditch them from the deck again.
Yeah.
So
You
fun. So
that's if he
insane.
dies, right? You should recycle a. No, if it's banished, yes. Okay. And it's also level 6, right? So you can use him with this card and get the level 8.
Armades, because that's why the Spirit Reaper's in there.
Spirit Reaper, yeah.
I think, I don't know what to put in, so I thought, I'll put an Armades
It's
in.
one of the best level 5 synchros, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Solid choice.
It's starting to lose its usefulness at this moment. So much can get around it now, but it's still fun just to pop one out when you can.
Yeah. Dweller.
A Dweller just in case you go against someone similar to you, or
Floaty decks.
yeah, a lot of decks still hate the Dweller.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect choice, and
You've got plenty of level 4s, so you can rank 4 easily in this deck anyway.
you can Spirit Master into a Samurai, and there you go. You've got a 2-card combo.
Yeah. Dweller.
A Castel.
The best rank 4 right now.
Yep.
Remove anything you hate.
If I don't like it, it's back in your deck.
Yep.
And then the Troll card. I just put it in because I could.
What the fuck? So it's 14 card extra, but what's this card doing in it?
It's just there. Its purpose is unknown.
No, you mill 5 cards, mate. So it's got a use.
I've only ever made it once.
It's just a troll card, I'm guessing. You know?
It is my Troll card. If I make it, it's funny. If I don't,
I agree.
it's because I'm probably trying to win in it. But if I make it, it's just because I can't be asked to carry on, and I just want to have a laugh with someone.
Okay.
If you get this thing off, you're normally wasting 2 really good
Two level
synchros.
6 monsters. No, you can get Uni-Zombie to level 6.
Good luck with that. You can
2
only-
turns.
It'd be wasting 2 of these 4.
Yeah.
Which, in all fairness,
you don't want to waste this. Yeah. All right. So this card is just for a bit of fun.
It's not a card that you play seriously. If you wanted serious, you'd
Put more
probably
rank 4s,
use.
put more synchros. I don't know.
You'd probably use a revived King Hades.
Oh yeah, that level 6 or level 5 guy. Right.
He's a level 6. Revived King Hades negates the effects of negates the effects of monsters your zombies kill.
Okay.
Kind of makes it.
So it's Armades basically for your zombies.
Yeah.
It makes all your
makes
zombies.
all zombies Armades.
Yeah.
So that's where yet again Zombie World becomes really useful.
Yeah.
Because your zombies and only your zombies stop their effects.
Okay, that's your zombie Shiranui deck profile,
In your
Spen.
opinion, what's the best card in the deck and why?
Yeah, what is the best card? Asking question.
It's gotta be. He
Spectral
serves
Not
every
Uni-Zombie, I'm
purpose.
surprised. I would say Uni-Zombie in my opinion.
Well,
But
he serves every purpose I like. The fact
Synchro
that
from the graves, level
he
2,
can
2.
synchro from the grave, yeah. That is one of the best things. Zombies rely on their grave, and being able to synchro from it makes us a lot happier.
Okay. Okay, anything else you want to say about the deck?
It's a fun deck to try, it's nice to play, but there's loads of different
Zombies,
variants.
Yeah, there's loads of builds. It's fun to build, right? Because you get to experiment with a lot
Word
of
for
stuff that you
word,
want.
don't go for everything I've got. If you want to build it to your own play style.
Yeah, alright.
Because they can be built so versatile. You can, if you want.
May just net deck this guy, who cares?
I just use multiple one-offs because I find it a lot easier in my own eyes.
More choices and
A lot more
different.
choices and
Doesn't make
different
the deck
ways to-
linear at all, it's just like
Loads
random.
of ways to throw away a zombie.
Yep. Okay, that's the Shiranui deck profile for Spen. Thanks for that, man.